This is not the man I met. He is egotistical. He disrespects me.
This entire marriage has been forced upon me.
When you don't have trust, when you don't have that foundation, the relationship is over before it starts.
I'm at my breaking point. He has a problem with spending.
You have champagne taste on a soda water budget.
Yes,
What's
honey.
going on?
Come on, champagne taste. It's about the taste, not about the budget.
I can't trust him anymore. The man that I married would never have done that.
I'm not going to advise her to try to make this work because I think it's dangerous. I think it's gone beyond that. Here is today's case.
She suspects he's living a double life when he ditches her during family functions, ghosts her on the weekends, and borrows money and never pays her back. Is he playing with her heart, or is she single-handedly ruining their relationship? That's today's case on Divorce Court.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, our virtual audience is filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Melina from Memphis, Tennessee.
Melina, we are so happy to have you with us on Divorce Court. As my special guest, I'm sending you an autographed copy of my book, Sis, Don't Settle. Enjoy.
Your Honor, this is the case of Graves Jordan versus Teagues.
Thank you, Juan. Miss Theresa Graves Jordan.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Mr. Kevin Teagues
Yes, Your Honor.
to Divorce Court today. I understand the two of you have been together for 4 years.
Right.
You are not married.
No.
But you're here to see if you can resolve some of your differences and perhaps that this relationship can move forward instead of going backwards as you've stated.
Right.
Okay, I'll start with you, ma'am. Why don't you give me some background?
I brought him today in front of you because he's been breadcrumbing me. So I don't know who's getting the whole slice of bread because I'm just getting crumbs. He's been ghosting every weekend. He's Casper the Ghost. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he's nowhere to be found. He's financially immature. I'm getting nothing. No time, no attention, no energy, no effort. And I'm just tired of nothing.
And what do you have to say, Mr. Teagues?
Well, you know, Theresa's a lovely person. Don't get me wrong. She's a great person to be with. It is just that, you know, the control, the wondering where I'm at and what we're doing all the time is her pre-planning and things of that nature is kind of a bit much for me. So it's, you know, this too shall pass.
Oh, Lord.
You think you can get past it?
I'm certain.
You're certain of that?
Absolutely.
Well, let's see what you're certain about getting past.
Yes.
Miss Jordan, why don't you tell me what's happening, what's been going on between the two of you?
Okay, well, we met about 7 years ago. Like I said, we've been messing around for like 4. I was married previously, and my husband had passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And I'm 15 years older than him. And so we met through mutual friends. He was always funny, always personable, always keep me laughing. You know, and so to the point where every time I would see him, he would brighten up my day. So I started calling him my Mr. Sunshine, you know, because he always made me laugh, always put a smile on my face and so forth. Now, rain, clouds, and thunderstorms, because I just don't understand his ghosting. I mean, he just ghosts every weekend.
For the entire weekend?
The entire weekend. Friday,
When do you think
Saturday,
this started?
Probably since January. We haven't went on any dates.
So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
You say he does not answer your calls or your text messages? Well, what's going on, Mr. Teagues?
Well, you know, it's a lot of confrontation. There's been a lot of confrontation with her, you know, so it's like, you know, what I'm doing, where I'm at, it's something I feel like I don't have to explain. And so, you know, the more and more I feel like things are kind of immature for me as an adult, the more and more I step away. You know, I figure it's a good idea to step away.
Well, why are you stepping forward on Monday through Thursday and not on Friday through Sunday?
Well, you know, honestly, also, because of my work, you know, I on the weekends, I'm doing things, I'm doing my best to accumulate as much as the income as I can possibly, you know?
So you're working Friday through Sunday?
I'm working Monday through Sunday, okay? It's just that those are more important. I mean, you know, that's when things kind of fluctuate, you know?
And so have you communicated to her?
Yes.
I'm not ghosting you. I'm working on the weekends.
Yes.
Can you answer your phone or text messages during this time?
Yes, I do such things. It's just that she's
No, he don't. No, he don't.
And what do you do for work on the weekends?
Well, you know, I do a various amount of things. You know, lately I've been ride sharing. You know, I've been ride sharing lately. With, you know, numerous amounts of other things, you know.
And that keeps you from communicating on the weekends?
Well, I communicate. It's just that, you know.
No, you don't.
To be on the phone or texting while driving is illegal.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, my Lord, I've heard it all. I've heard it all.
Abide by the rules of the government and continue to do my job. And when I get done, that's
So
when she'll, you know.
I think it's great that you're such a conscientious driver.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
you
it.
obey all the laws when you're on the road.
No, he needs to tell the true story.
But the question is, like, when you're not driving on the weekends, where are you?
Well, if, on the weekends, I'm probably getting some solitude in my own home, resting.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, I'm just curious because that is really interesting that Friday through Sunday, you're MIA.
The excuses he gave you, like I said, he lies out of one side of his mouth and excuses out of the other side of his mouth. That's what he does. I've invited him. We go to the Blues Fest. We live in Kansas City, Missouri. There's a Blues Fest in Gladstone, Missouri. This year, I asked him to go a month in advance because I know that he's going to make some kind of excuse and ghost on the weekends. He still didn't show up for that either. And
Did he tell you he was going?
Yeah, he said he was going. And then at the last minute, he gave me an excuse like, oh, I'm working. So I don't know what to believe, and the excuses are not acceptable.
The Blues Fest thing, that's normally, you know, I live up that part of town. I live in that part of town, and so it's easy for me to get there. It is just that when the money calls, I'm going to answer the telephone.
And what happened on Memorial Day?
On Memorial Day, every year we have a family weekend. And it's just a big old deal. We have a great time. He's been going for the last 2 years, and he knows every Memorial Day weekend we go down to Columbia, Missouri, which is like maybe 130 miles away from where we live. And last minute, another excuse or another lie.
Excuse me.
Either one.
Lie
over here, excuse over here. That's all that comes out of his mouth.
What's going on, Mr. Teague?
Okay. When I gotta work, it's just a situation of, you know, what's important, which is paying my bills. You know, and that's what's been happening, you know, lately, this past year, I should say.
So you've sort of been distancing yourself in this relationship.
Yes, ma'am.
Over the course of this past
Yes,
year.
ma'am.
Because you said you are working and you had a job and you wanted to make that money that
going
weekend.
to. Yes, indeed.
We haven't been on a date since January. It seems like, I guess, he don't want to be seen, be out in public any longer.
We go
like he's
places.
no longer interested.
Is there a reason why you're not going out in public?
I feel like dating is between two consensual adults.
Have you been seeing anyone else?
It's kind of rocky right now, so I feel like she might need some time to herself.
What else are you saying is happening? Because he said he's working a lot, and that's really how he's spending his weekends.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. He says that he has this ride-share job, but he's always in and out with his employment all over the place.
Excuse me.
Well, he said that he's
yeah, that's what
doing
he says,
what he needs
but
to do.
One day he wasn't scheduled to work, and someone texted me and said that they seen him in a car with some other woman.
It was work. It wasn't ever work. This particular time, it could have been anybody. You know, it could have been a family member, anyone. And she knows this, and so it's just a matter of her believing me and understanding what I have going on.
What is going on with the career? You said there's some career confusion that's also bothering you because that's why he has so many different jobs.
Well, you know, he has somewhat scattered energies. I mean, he's just all over the place with everything, no focus at all. So he might have 1,000 things going on in his head, and 999 of them he's not working on. So when he says he wants to be a rap star or whatever it is in his fancy, I guess you can call me a dream killer. I don't believe it because he's not working on it.
He wants to be a rap star.
That's what he said.
You see, she set me up for mood-changing moments, okay? That's what she changed
Mr. Teagues, are you pursuing a rap career in addition to your other plethora of jobs?
Currently, I'm not pursuing a rap career. I'm just open for any endeavor that, you know, that comes my way. You know, with any career that you do pursue, it takes promotion. And so with this part of me understanding how business is, you know, it's just that, you know, whatever, you know, line I fall under that works best for me is what I'm gonna stick to. And so right now, my ride sharing is paying my bills. And so, you know, we sticking to what's appropriate. You know?
Have you been rapping, sir?
I have been rapping.
But it's not something you're pursuing diligently right now.
Not at the moment, you know.
But if an opportunity comes up,
yes,
you're ready to grab that mic.
Depending on the purpose, yes.
What purpose, sir?
Well, where the cash at? You know, this. Hey, look, we paying. Look, man, come on now. Look, this ain't nothing happening.
So if the price is right, if the price is right, you're ready to drop some bars.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
No. He's been probably spending his time at the casino. He's probably undercover gambler. But somebody texted me and said his nickname is Snoop. So somebody texted me and said they seen Snoop on the boat. So I think that some of that is that he's part of his financial irresponsibility, he's been gambling.
So, Snook, were you sneaking on the boat?
Your Honor, I'm not sneaking anywhere. I'm grown, okay? Number two, yes, I've been at the bar. I just don't tell her about that because I know she's a recovering gambleaholic, okay?
Oh, no.
And so I do my best to keep that information, you know, a part of.
You don't want her to start gambling again.
Yeah,
so
not at all, you know, and because
Okay.
that consists of us hanging out and.
Covering gambleaholic.
I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, Lord.
So sometimes if I haven't communicated with her for an extended amount of time, I may be there, you know.
Are you a recovering
No,
gambler?
I'm not a recovering. I don't have a problem with gambling.
All
and
right.
then another thing, like I said, we haven't been on a date since January. Nowhere. And I'm, like I said, Monday through Thursday, I'm either at his house or he's at my house, so he kind of hides me back.
Monday through Thursday?
Monday through Thursday.
Y'all are spending those days together?
You know, I cook for him, you know, do whatever. We have a great relationship Monday through Thursday. But it seems like, I guess, he don't want to be seen out in public any longer.
We go
like he's no
places.
longer interested. So if he's no longer interested,
We go
then
places.
I definitely deserve better. And if he doesn't, I'm too old for a relationship.
So, Mr. Teagues,
That's what it is.
Mr. Teagues,
Yes.
if that is indeed true, is there a problem? Is there a reason why
No.
you're not going out in public?
I feel like dating is between two consensual adults.
Let me just ask you this, since
Yes.
Ms. Jordan brought this case and
Yes.
she wants clarity.
Okay.
Have you been seeing anyone else?
Well, you know, it's kind of rocky right now, so I feel like she might need some time to herself to figure out who do you believe in?
Like I said, all
But in the
lies,
meantime, you're spending this time alone and not with someone else.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so
Correct.
that is, so just so you have this clarity, that is what he's saying.
Yes.
You're suing for $1,700.
I'm not a sugar mama.
Come on, man.
You know, I got good sugar,
It's a loan,
and
it
I'm
was a
somebody's
loan.
mama, but I ain't a sugar mama.
Oh,
You say
man,
it was a
look,
loan.
look.
Yes, it was.
You said he stated that he would pay you back.
Exactly.
You're saying that it was a gift
Yes, it was.
and that you never promised to pay her back.
Never promised.
Right now is one person's word against the other. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. You're suing for $1,700.
Yes.
You say that he owes you $1,700 for an airline ticket and some other expenses related to Vegas.
Right.
What happened?
He's one of his friends passed away in Vegas, and I knew that you know, I was willing to help him out in his time of need, but he knew it was a loan.
What did you do? What was the conversation?
Well, you know, I wanted to be there for him, so you know, I didn't have a problem loaning him the $1,500, but he knew that I'm loaning this to you because I know you don't have a way to get out there, and you need to get out there. But I'm gonna need my money back. Yes, and the additional, like I'm not a sugar mama.
Come on, man.
You know, I got good sugar,
It's a loan,
and
it
I'm
was a
somebody's
loan.
mama, but I ain't a sugar mama.
Oh, man, look,
I do not
look.
finance
Look,
romances
man.
with men. I just don't. That's just against my religion. I don't do it.
Objection.
So if
you're
I
saying
give
it was
him
a loan?
$1,500,
Objection.
it's definitely a loan. And he knew that. It was verbal, but he knew that he owed me back the $1,500. The reason for the additional $200 was because when he got out there, he missed his flight on the way back. So the airline charged him some additional money so that he can get his butt back from Vegas to
That's why you're
Kansas
suing
City.
for $1,700.
Yes, for the additional $200. That's for him being slowful and, again, financially irresponsible.
Was it a loan, sir?
It was a gift.
It was not.
Nothing but a gift. She knows that everywhere we go, I take care of things financially. She hasn't had to pay for anything. So with her giving me something that she knows that she's going to give back in return, I can only call it a gift. I couldn't call it a loan. She know I don't loan her anything, you know what I mean? So why would she loan me something? Everything that I've paid for, I paid for. I never said, hey, I want this, that, because we can write a check. I mean, we can write the list down and, you know, cut the checks, you know.
So that's your defense that this was not a loan, it was a gift.
Yes, it's definitely a gift. She knows
Well,
that.
can I write a check for all the sugar?
Do you have any proof that this was in fact a loan?
I don't have any proof. It was verbal, and he knows that he verbally.
What did you submit to the court?
The airline ticket.
Well, okay, I understand that you purchased the ticket.
And you see that amount? I think it's like $350 or so. What?
Yes.
I gave him $1,500. So I think that when he went out to Vegas, he gambled up all my money, because if he didn't, he should have been able to pay for that $200 to get his butt back when he missed his flight.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Well, here's the issue. The question is, the legal question is, was it a loan? You say it was a loan.
Yes, it was.
And that he clearly, you said he stated that he would pay you back.
Exactly.
You're saying that it was a gift.
Yes, it was.
And that you never promised to pay her back.
Never promised.
And it is not your intention to pay her back.
The thing how our relationship has been, it's like if she needs something, she can call me. I'll be more than happy to take care of it.
So you've given her money before?
Yes, we've exchanged income.
And you have no proof that this was a loan?
No, I have no proof that he's a loan. But a lie, excuse me.
So, and that's the problem with verbal agreements.
Yeah, it was a verbal agreement.
But it's your responsibility to come into court and prove that it was a loan.
Right.
Because right now is one person's word against the other. I believe you gave him the money, but the question is, was there an intent that he would actually pay you back? Do you have any text messages, any conversation between the two of you?
We don't do a lot of texting, because I'm a talkative person, he's a talker. And so if we do texting, it's like, are you on your way? Yes, or whatever. But for the most part, for clarification, we talk
But you never sent him a text saying, when are you going to pay me the money back?
No, I tell him to his face.
Okay. So let's talk about the relationship. You believe, despite what he's saying in court today, that he is working, and he's saying he's even purposely distanced himself for whatever reason on the weekends, not during the week, but you believe he's living a secret life.
I think so, because if he's doing all this working, he shouldn't have any problem running me my money back.
And your position is, sir, that you're working, but the money was a gift, and that's your reason for not paying him.
Boop, boop, boop. Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
So you're not on the same page right now on a number of things.
At all.
You don't trust him, and you don't like being mistrusted and questioned all the time.
Correct.
You said that the quality time you used to spend together, you don't have that anymore.
Non-existent.
You say that you're working. So there's the lack of trust. There is the lack of quality time.
Yes.
And now there's the financial issue.
Exactly.
Because according to you, he's perjuring himself in court today, according to you.
Just a liar.
So I find that, you know, those three foundational reasons have really caused this relationship to come to this breaking point.
Exactly.
Between the two of you. And when you reach a breaking point, it doesn't matter, just you don't need to cling to a mistake just because you've spent years making it. Because it's been several years for the two of you.
That's right, that's right.
You don't have children together.
No.
You can make a clean break because he said he's not going to pay you the money back, the $1,700, and you don't have proof in court today that it was a loan, and I can't go by just your word.
Right.
I need something else to substantiate it. And unfortunately, it happens a lot with couples because you don't put anything in writing, but a lot of people text about it. If you had come into court today and shown me a text message, I would accept that as proof.
Okay.
But you don't even have that. So I can't order him to pay back the $1,700 based on your word alone.
Okay.
Without an admission from him. In terms of the relationship, I've given you my judgment.
Thank you.
You're not on the same page anymore.
No.
And that's okay, because you learn, you grow, and sometimes it means you go your separate ways. But I wish you both well. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. The best piece of advice that Judge Faith gave me was to get it in writing. You know, in the course of a relationship, you do back and forth, but if it's a loan and get it in writing.
You know, the best piece of advice she offered me was, you know, to understand that things have their times to part away. And so this is one of those times, and, you know, I wish Theresa the best, and we'll do our, you know, she's a great friend. We'll definitely stay in touch, but, you know, it's just that breaking point time. Moving forward, I'll do my best to still continue to support my friends if she reach out, and that's the best thing I can do.
The playground is closed. There's no more seaside. No, he cannot come on my tumbleweed. He can't do anything. It's closed. I'm done.